Hello and welcome to this edition of Pimp My Diecast, and today we'll be doing the monthly challenge build for DMC, the group build for October 24, and it is any casting with more than 4 wheels, and I've chosen the Matchbox K-6 motorcycle transporter. It's a wee bit down a deal one, a bit battered, and I was going to have a longer video, but I filmed some on GoPro and the files, I forgot to convert the files, so when I tried saving it, it wouldn't save. So I've just shortened the video. Normal service will be resumed on the next video. And here we are, we've got a beat up, battered Matchbox K-6, and it's at the painting stage. I'd done a lot, but it were all filmed on GoPro, so you've missed down the stripping down and stuff. But you've got the painting stage. There I were painting the chassis silver, and here the body's going into matte black, because I'm trialling a paint colour. On these, if you look at them, on the scratches, you can see an underlying magenta colour. And I think Matchbox, when they sprayed these, I think they probably had a magenta metallic and then sprayed a blue over it, like a blue candy. I think they were a bit foxy in getting the colours, Matchbox, if you look at the ways they sprayed some of them. And here I'm doing the grilling Quicksilver. I weren't really happy with it, so I did it in a rattle can chrome after. I think I just didn't spray thick enough. And here I'm putting on Autoborn Silver. It's an Autoborn primer. It's an acrylic primer for custom paints. I think it's Createx. I think it's Createx Autoborn Sealer. And here I'm putting magenta on. I think I'll use the darker magenta than Matchbox did, because it didn't quite give the... Or I may have used the darker magenta and the darker blue, because it turned out a lot darker than the blue we were aiming for. But that's by the by. I more or less got the idea of the colour, because it has worked. But I've overcooked it on the gas mark 10, if you will. It turned out nearly purple. But I've got ideas for other colours. A light spraying and you can get nice purples. Spray the blue on more and more and it goes more towards blue with a magenta undercoat. And I think that's what Matchbox did. I think they had a light magenta and a light blue to get their colour, because they did some pretty funky metallics, Matchbox, back in the day. They did some pretty funky paint. And here I've already sprayed it in Hot Rod Sparkles, and I'm giving it some lacquer now. Show the sparkles up and bring the colour up nicely. Although these cans, they're not as good as some of the other ones I had. For some reason the other cans, and they're from the same manufacturer, but they never used to leave bubbles in the lacquer, and these ones, for some reason, I keep getting bubbles in the lacquer. So anyway, a shout out while we're on to Luke over at I'll have to have a look at name now. I'll have to think of name beforehand. But Luke, he lost his channel and he started a new one. I can't think of it. If I get the idea, I'll put it up on my channel. It may be at the beginning now, because I've got a memory like a goldfish. And there we are, what I'm doing. I tried polishing the plastic, but it's a weird plastic on the old Matchbox Super Kings. They changed it to make it more durable, and it's like a rubbery sort of plastic. It doesn't polish as nice as the older plastics. So what I did multiple dips into the floor polish. Dip, dry, dip, dry, dip, dry. And here we are, we're putting it back together. It had the same effect eventually. Not as nice as I can polish up decent plastic, but we got there. And here I've super glued the rear because I broke a tap in the rear one. So I had a dysfunctional hole. Story of my life really. And screwed the front together. And here we are. Are we ready? Sir Barry of the Sheen. And here we go, here's where we started off. A beat up and battered Matchbox K-6. Needing some love, a canopy and a motorcycle. And here we go, back together again. Looking quite dandy. Beautiful paint job. The hot rod sparkle looks lovely. The colour looks nice, a bit darker. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, and you've not subscribed, please subscribe. If you are subscribers, thank you for being there. And all I'll say is tatty pie.